Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are doing a new follow up video on our favorite altcoin, Ethereum. And it's not an altcoin, I just joke. I honestly have a good long term uh, hope for ETH. The tech is good, the development is good. There's long term wise, I do think ETH is going to be $10,000 probably near the end of the year. So that's just something that you guys need to be aware of. That this $1,200 area is very advantageous for your long term gains. I myself have taken a long on ETH. I'm actually already up like a decent amount, but I'm took a long around. Let me check real quick so I do not lie. 1887. So basically, I took along on 1887. It's 1924. Not a big deal, but the thing is, I am looking for this week to go test into around 2000. If that occurs, I will take my profit and then we'll decide what I want to do after that. But you can clearly see on a weekly that we are underneath all the lows. So I am playing my elastic rubber band trade, and I am taking a long scalp here for a reversion to the mean trade to at least around 2000, and then if I get lucky I'll get it to 2200. That's about a $300 move on ETH, which is very good. So that is the first thing I am basically pointing out to you guys is I'm looking at that. Keep in mind yesterday's video we did Bitcoin, and you saw Bitcoin was actually at this point over here around like comparatively to ETH, Bitcoin was around 2,800. So we're about $1,000 lower than where Bitcoin was at. Hence why I am looking to do that trade. Give me one quick second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had a text from my significant other. All right, so I'm gonna turn on the drawings so that way you guys can see how I'm gonna approach this trade. Before I do that, guys, please, if you do not already have, please can you subscribe to the YouTube channel? I would greatly appreciate it. If you could hit the thumbs up button if you're already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it. If you've done that and you are able to leave me a comment in the comment section below, I would greatly appreciate it. Just let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything I can improve on, let me know. And then if you want to give me a suggestion for the next video, like if you would like Ripple, if you would like Dogecoin, or if you like Solana, let me know in the comment section below and I will do that video in the next tomorrow basically. Aside from that, if you are interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. Then aside from that, guys, what I am looking for moving forward. Okay, cool. That's not. Now, what we're looking for moving forward is basically, I'm going to turn on the drawings. And this was basically the second low that we were looking for. And we were trying to look for a higher low. We did not get our higher low. As you can see, we breached 2000. And that's when I was like, okay, we need to wait for the candle to close and see if we get a reversal. Now the candle did close, and I'm going to start removing a lot of these doodles, guys, so you guys can see a little bit more clearly as to what I am looking for. Let's delete this, let's delete this, let's delete this. This channel is still there, so we'll leave that. We don't need this. We don't need this. And right now we are in the zone that we are looking for, that rounding bottom. We're going to go to a daily. All right, here's our daily. And remember, we had this inverse head and shoulder. It failed. This was where we were saying, hey, if we can hold 2200, we can look for upside. Worst case scenario, 2215. 2215 also, 2015 also tried to support us, you see? But what happened was we just wicked up and then rejected again right here. So that's okay. I mean, the odds of that happening was there, but we were hoping for a reversal. We can just place that right over here now. This, or you know what? We can remove that. We can remove this. We can remove this. What happened was this, everyone thought was the low. Probably a lot of people bought it, and the market saw the liquidity and they took the liquidity. Because what happens when people buy? They put the stop loss right underneath it, right? They put a stop loss right under, and then 2000 was a very, very psychological level. So unfortunately, that one did not hold. That's okay. That's how trading works. Now you can see here was your left shoulder. This officially now is your head because the liquidity from your shoulder got taken. Here's your head. If we come back over here, I would be looking for a Quasimodo shoulder on top of the channel before a breakout completely. Okay, so that's how I am looking at this right now. I can do this on white. Cool. Because when we took this liquidity out, it needs to make a neckline, and this is the neckline right here. And we actually had this red dash as our stop loss, and sorry, this red dash line was our stop loss for this 2200. So we did save some money by getting it out around 2000, and now we are back in that trade. If it loses, let's see, let's move that down now. If it loses this level now, which is 1750, we will consider another stop loss. Basically right under 1800. As long as we can hold this level, I think we're putting in a local low. I think we'll be putting up upside this week. I think this week we'll test the high of last week. If we have the juice to short squeeze, we should do it probably Wednesday. I want to stress again, Wednesday is FOMC meeting. 2 o'clock, the interest rate decision will come out. My theory on this for the last like month or two was if they cut the interest rate, we will see upside after maybe 24 hours to 48 hours of consolidation. We should see upside due to the monetary easing policy. If they hold interest rates, we will see another leg down, and there's no way that we're going to avoid it. It is going to be another leg down. Everyone right now in the military was waiting for this funding to be passed because the military contracts and all that renewal stuff was pending due to funding issues. So if Mr. Trump signs the bill that the Senate passed over the weekend for the government funding to be extended, then I think everything of uncertainty will go away, and I think we could see some upside again. We do need to understand now from the two highs, okay? We went high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low to higher highs, lower highs, sorry, higher highs and higher lows. And what we did was when we came to this level, we took the liquidity out of this, and now we made a new lower low. We took the liquidity out of this. So even if we come to this level over here at 2500, you need to understand that it will be a higher low. Sorry, it will be a lower high in a sequence of lower highs, and it could be a rejection. And that's kind of what this is trying to point to you. This EMA is our first level of resistance. No matter how high people say we're going to go, this level and this level, sorry. So getting above 26 to 2800 is going to be dang, 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 dang hard. And that level should be your first level of rejection. As in, we should be looking to take a short or take some profit off of our long in this bubble, no matter what. Like the first touch of this level will more than likely be a rejection. Okay? So just be aware of that. And when that rejection comes, it will probably come down here to find some support and then break out after this head and shoulder formation. So this is how I'm looking for it right now. If you go to even lower time frames, well, first of all, let me go to weekly and I'll show you one more time. On the weekly, guys, if you go to this downside, you have slowing down of sellers. If this week the buyers actually step up, we should get bullish engulfing probably to 2140, 2150, and then around 2200 if we close the week underneath it, then next week we can look to probably go back down, find support, close that week, and then the week after that go back and take out the top. It all depends on this doji candle. That is our range. We have to break outside of the top of the range of this doji for upside continuation, or go to the downside for lower. Or if we close in the middle, I would say sideways is bullish for sideways and up. There, if we go sideways, I'm not looking for any more downside. We must test the top because the bottom has been tested and liquidity has been taken. Path of least resistance, the rubber band is super stretched out. It needs to get back to the middle. If you were to look at this range from top to bottom and you do a volume profile, your volume is looking for all the way over here. I'm not saying we're going to go over there, by the way, right? Don't put words in my mouth. But here's your value area low. 2750, and we already are. I already gave you the level that in this red circle is going to be your first rejection. That's basically 2700 from where we're at right here, 1900. So I mean that's like $1,000 move. That's if that doesn't tickle your fancy, I don't know what will. So let's get back into the lower time frame on the daily. This is today. Today, the second we get 4-hour opening close above 1950, you better assume we're going to go to that 2000 and probably a little bit more. And it'll be in a quick fashion, okay? Short squeeze fashion. On a 4-hour time frame, as soon as you get that 4-hour opening close above 1910, you need to be waiting for 1970. And then once you get above 1970, I'm saying, it's going to be a quick pop in a short squeeze fashion to 2000 to 2100 ish. If upside is the plan today, I don't think until Wednesday we have that upside energy. Okay? But if it wants to front run till Wednesday's decision, feel free and go for it because the liquidity is taken. Okay? The liquidity is taken. There's no reason for us to go further downside if there's no money to be taken by the market makers. In my opinion, the volume is over here. It's like nothing. We should be magneting back up in this descending channel. We've tickled the bottom, took out the liquidity outside of the channel. We're back in the channel. The first step right now is to come to the middle of the channel, which is around 2000 to 2100. So that is the game plan for today. You can already see the retail trend line forming here. So as long as the trend line holds, you want to see that impulse up, come back, test the trend line, and continue up. If trend line fails, then the measured move down to this level occurs. But the trend line is good for now. Let me get this. Boom. And I'm going to remove the volume profile because that shit is just in the way for no reason. But you already got the data that you needed. That here's the value area low. It wants to come to the value area low. All right, so we're done with that. We don't need this big circle here to confuse us with doodles. The descending channel is doing its job, which I can like maybe make like that just so we can see it a little bit better. This is where we expect rejection, and the EMAs will guide us on that. We don't need these little doodles. That's basically it. We don't even need this little inverse head and shoulder. We know that's an inverse head and shoulder. So there you go. I mean, right now, this is how I see the price action going. I want to see a quick impulse up, come back down, find support, and then just gun it up, find support, and then gun it up straight. Because each one of these retraces, people will sell or try to short these tops, and it's really going to be trapping the shorts in this like expanding wedge fashion. That's how I want to see ETH moving forward. If we take out the low, that's fine. I'll look for that same setup a little bit lower after the liquidity is taken. And if we are trying to predict, like, hey, where can the low be? If not lower than there, it'll be right here. So the next low I'm looking for is around like 15. Wait a minute. Yeah, 1500, and I'll mark it out too. So that way, between those two levels, maybe we find a reversal schematic and we can take that long. Other than that, I mean, we could get one more, but I don't think we're going to go that low. But I'll leave it. I'll leave it there just for our reference moving forward. So that's basically all I have for you guys on ETH, guys. I mean, everything looks peachy clean like this. See, we did the descending. We're finding sideways support, and then we're going to expand. We did the descending. Maybe we'll start sideways support, and we'll expand. And it's usually on the wick. But this wick got protected. This wick got eaten. So just be aware of that moving forward, guys. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below, and I will get back to you in the next one. If you could thumbs up the video, I would greatly appreciate it. If you could leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know what asset you would like next in the video, like Dogecoin, Litecoin, Solana, Ripple, whatever it is, let me know and I'll put it up. And yeah, if you're interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you guys so much. And we hope to see you in the next one. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.